So we're going to go ahead and find the value of this trigonometric expression. We're just going to find the trig values and fill them in. So we'll have negative 2 square roots of 3 times the secant of 5 pi over 6 plus 3 square roots of 3 times the sine of negative pi over 3 minus the tangent of negative pi. So let's see what those trigonometric function values are. We have the 5 pi over 4, so you can convert that to degrees if you want, or you can just slice your quadrants up into 8 pizza slices, and each slice is pi over 4. So we're going to go 5 pi over 4, so we're starting at our initial side and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the reference angle is 45 degrees, or pi over 4. And we can go ahead and write 1 square root of 2 then. 1 square root of 2, because our 45, 45, 90s have the lengths of sides 1 square root of 2. Now we have to get the signs on the 1 and the 1 correct. So the ordered pair at the terminal point would have a negative 1x and a negative 1y, and that means both our 1's are negative. Now that we've drawn our figure, we can read the secant from the picture. So let's write down the SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA, that's supposed to be a SOH. So secant flips the cosine. So instead of adjacent over hypotenuse, we have hypotenuse over adjacent. So hypotenuse over adjacent would be square root of 2 over negative 1. So that's what I fill in here. I'm going to multiply by square root of 2 over negative 1. Now we move on to the next trigonometric function value. So sine of negative pi over 6, negative pi over 3 rather, negative pi over 3 times 180 degrees over pi. That's negative 60 degrees, so I'll draw a negative 60 degree angle. So I'll label that 1, 2, square root of 3. Opposite the 60 degrees is the square root of 3, and then we have the 1 and the 2. And the square root of 3 would be negative, because your terminal point would have the ordered pair 1, negative square root of 3. So the sign would be opposite over hypotenuse, so negative square root of 3 over 2. Now we have our tangent of negative pi. So negative pi is the same as negative 180 degrees. So we have a quadrantal angle. Our terminal side ends on the x-axis. So let's go ahead and draw the unit circle. And so our radius is 1, and the terminal point here would be a negative 1 for x, and a y would be 0. So the tangent of the angle refers to the y-coordinate divided by the x-coordinate, as long as x is not 0. So that would be 0 over negative 1. Make sure you memorize that if you have not yet. Okay, so tangent is y over x. Okay, so we have all of our numbers filled in, and we can go ahead and do the arithmetic. So we would have negative 2 square roots of 3 times square root of 2 over negative 1. That would be positive 2 square roots of 6. And then we have 3 square roots of 3 times negative square root of 3 over 2, so that's going to be a negative 3 times 3, so a 9 over 2, and then 0. Okay, so 2 square roots of 6 plus, actually minus 9 halves. So we can get a common denominator and add these up. We'll just go ahead and take the 2 square roots of 6 and multiply by 2 halves. When we do that, we would have 4 square roots of 6 over 2 minus 9 halves, or 4 square roots of 6 minus 9 over 2.